What's going on YouTube? It's Garrett from Go See It, and today we are back in the garage because I got an exciting install for you, which includes some Baja S1 fog lights, but they're not going to be installed the typical way that you see on forums or on other YouTube videos. I've been putting this together for about a month, and I think we have the solution, and I think it's going to work out very well. So stay tuned because we're going to find that out right now. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's not what I wanted to happen. It never comes out nice for me. So here we got a Baja S1. The torque's 10. The torque's 10, boys. The whole lens must be rotated, my friends. There we go. So perfect, it's up and down, but the light is not. Okay, so you just rotate the lens, that's easy. Alright, we're back, guys, and I have flipped them both. As you can see, you need to make sure if you do this, one is flipped like this, and one is flipped like this. So you have the holes facing outward, to the left and to the right, and then when you come down here and you look at them, they're both actually the way they are. Because if you flip this and had it looking like that, you'd be in a world of hurt. Alright guys, now that we have the harness with my connectors on that I need to come under the bike, and it's pretty easy. I just pulled it off, but you're gonna have this plug and it's sort of tucked up like this. The best way to do is see through here. If you look in here, you'll see like a gray plug. What you're looking at is that, and you're just gonna pop this guy. Oh, we should probably get... The plug is now out, and we're gonna connect this thing in. Come on. Okay, it didn't really click, but it's in. Alright, now clip it back in. And I know I need this because I mounted these. When you order from Axia, you pick your size, and I'm going to show you where we're mounting these in a second. But I picked 1 inch, and while 1 inch is exactly the size, I can't get it to tighten. There's like a 1/16 more that I need it to tighten that it doesn't want to, and so that's why I'm doing this. We're gonna mount to this, and these Baja lights are gonna sit right here. So you should have, we're sitting right under this weld, and I think I have dust in this lens, sorry guys. Okay, we're leaving everything loose. What it's gonna look like is this is gonna come up here. Now what we want to see is we want to see this aligned, and in order to do that, we have to work the angle, which means we push this back a little bit, so we're actually rotating on this piece where we're mounting, so we're sliding it back and forth. But I'm gonna go get the other one linked up like this and loosely put on, and then we can straighten the forks and really focus on getting these straight. And the cool thing is you can then angle down a little bit so you're not blinding people just by doing that, right? So we have 3 axes we're working with. The problem is this mount here is slanted, but it also slants inward. And so that's where we have to do that rotation of this main piece to get this light to rotate even where we want it. But this is how it would look. And as long as you do this black, there's not really a lot of chrome on here. I mean, it looks just like your motor would look. It's gonna look pretty sick. It's almost the same location as to where the older model 23s and below had their blinkers, which I think looks sick. It's a little bit higher than down your guards. The only problem is our wires are not going to be long enough to do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this in wire loom, and I'm going to have to run some extensions, which Baja Light sent a really good wire harness. I'll probably butcher that up, and we'll have to run a little bit of an extension up through here. But other than that, that's the gist of this. So let's go get the other side done. So here we are. The light is mounted. We're pretty in line here. This is the hardest part. You're gonna be off just a tiny bit if you want the light to look nice and straight. But as you can tell, it's a really clean bracketry. You don't really see much. So now I can have a straight look at this thing. All right, so here we are. Here's the Baja light. It's not going anywhere. We got our axial mount holding it. It's pretty in line. We painted these brackets black. We're pushed up to the weld right here. The wires come in here. They hide behind this bracket. They come down through here. And it goes into our stock plug. Now what you need to do, and I've done it because I wanted to test, is you're gonna hit your settings button right here, or your menu button. You're gonna go up to settings, and you're gonna go down to system and bike function. You're gonna scroll down, click continue. You need to turn fog lights on, which you can see I did. Once that is done, the next step, you will go back to the menu. You're gonna go to your motorcycle icon, and you're gonna turn the fog lights on. Now see, I turned them off, I turned them on. So there's off, there's on. The problem is where you have to get it flashed is if I turn my brights on, it shuts the fogs off. But that's okay, I'm gonna run my low beam for now with the fogs. Alright guys, well I hope you thoroughly enjoyed this install. I was stoked coming up with this design. I haven't seen it happen. I really like the way the older bikes look with the blinkers sort of hanging off the sides, and I felt like there was room to make this happen. And I think we did a phenomenal job. I think the front of this bike looks freaking sick with those fogs on there. I think the location is stellar. You know, I don't know. I'm pretty happy with it. Hit me with any comments you guys have in the description. I will drop the links to all the parts I used. Like I said, I did cut up the Baja harness a little bit to help extend to make the wire harness fit because the lights are put a little bit higher. But this is the Tim Stereo wire harness. Fast shipping, excellent job. I'm super pumped on this. The Axia Alloy mounts, they're killer. And like I said, my plan is to maybe get some black hardware in here and it'll look even better. So anyways, thank you for watching the video. As always, if you enjoy it, I hope you watch more of my videos. Again, thank you for watching. Have a super rad day. Be safe, keep two wheels down, and most of all, have fun, explore, live your life. Because remember, like I say in every video, you got one life, make it count. Till next time, guys.